President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the chief commander of Nigeria's armed forces, and so he should be the one to relocate to Kebbi State to monitor the rescue operations for the liberation of the 24 girls of Maga school abducted by armed bandits, rather than mandating his Minister of Defense for State, Alhaji Bello Matawale, to relocate to Kebbi State to monitor the operations. If Tinubu is serious, he should be the one to go to relocate to Kebbi State. And I am wondering, how did Tinubu know that the girls are kept in Kebbi State? Where in Kebbi State? Oh my God. Well, I'm not saying they are not in Kebbi State, but how does he know? How does he know? In 2014, when Boko Haram abducted about 300 Chibok secondary schools girls in Borno State, Jonathan was obdurate against peace or dialogue for peace to rescue the girls and free Nigeria from the bondage of war, plunged on it by the presidency of Umaru Musa Yar'Adua and himself, Goodluck Ebele Asikwe Jonathan. So he sacrificed about 300 Chibok secondary school girls to his own obduracy and opposition to dialogue for peace. Quite on the contrary, Muhammadu Buhari, to free the Dapchi school girls abducted by Boko Haram during his own reign, dialogue for the liberation of the girls, and they were liberated. They were freed by Boko Haram, with the exception of Leah Sharibo, a Christian girl who told Boko Haram she would not agree to convert to Islam. So they kept her, and certainly she will have no option than to convert to Islam. Yes, because she was in their captivity, and just for refusing to accept to convert to Islam. But that is not where we are going. But that Muhammadu Buhari, a retired Major General and former military head of state of Nigeria, retired or overthrown and then retired in 1985, became Nigeria's president, and dialogued to free the girls abducted by Boko Haram from a Dapchi school. And now we have another Goodluck Ebele Asikwe Jonathan, in person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who will not dialogue for peace, but rather sacrifice the girls. Now fooling Nigerians with asking his Minister of Defense for State, Matawale, to relocate to Kebbi State to monitor the operations until the girls are rescued. Good luck, Ebele Asikweje. Jonathan did more than that, or not less than that, but could not free the Chibok girls. But did Jonathan care? And as a matter of fact, what Buhari did exposed Nigeria's rulers of being careless about Nigeria's peace. Otherwise, about 300 Chibok secondary school girls, and only to negotiate for, and Boko Haram was ready for peaceful resolution of the crisis, but not Goodluck Jonathan, not Muhammadu Buhari. When Muhammadu Buhari negotiated, it was only to free the girls, but not to restore peace to Nigeria. And so when I call them sadists, I know what I'm talking about. That Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, who imposed a jihadist war on Nigeria, was a sadist. Goodluck Ebele Asikweje Jonathan, who perpetrated the war for 4 brutal years, is a sadist. Muhammadu Buhari, who added S-men terrorism to the war and negotiated only to free the abducted girls, but not to restore peace to Nigeria. What else is remaining in a sadist? Or Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is perpetuating all and sundry. The war against the Boko Haram Muslim community, the S-men terrorism, and now, oh my God, that the non-existent fuel subsidy is gone as an excuse to escalate fuel price to more than triple what Nigerians were lamenting under Muhammadu Buhari. Just to preempt Nigerians from expecting cheaper fuel with the coming Dangote refinery that time. So he preempted Nigerians from anticipating cheaper fuel with Dangote refinery coming on this mainstream. So, unfortunately, 4th sadist president in a row. Yar'Adua, Jonathan, Buhari, Tinubu. God Almighty, have mercy on Nigeria. But if Tinubu is serious, he should take one of 2 steps. Let him himself relocate to Kebbi State until the girls are found, or take the option of negotiating like Muhammadu Buhari. But better than Muhammadu Buhari, he should negotiate for Nigeria's peace, along with liberating the girls. So, enough of war bondage on Nigeria, ravaging human lives and the economic resources of Nigeria since 2019 date. So you now ask yourself, are these human beings, or animals who just sought power to inflict hardship on Nigeria? Because as sadists, they take pleasure in human misery. That is what it is. And you can see the 4 of them. Yar'Adua, Jonathan, Buhari, Tinubu. So they are heartless. That's just it. Heartless. They are going about like human beings, but oh my God.